Hello. Hi guys. How are we doing? Hi Rosie. Welcome in. I need to turn the mic 1 sec. There we go. Hello, hello. Just chilling. I love it. Love it. All right, I'm gonna switch over. Okay. Hold up. We got this. Okay. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I figured out how to do the Streamlabs music last time. Let's see. What do we want to listen to? Let's do... The lo-fi was pretty good. It's weird that I can't hear it, though. I thought I fixed that. Can you hear it? Streamlabs music? You can hear it now? Okay. It's weird that I can't hear it. Strange. Because I thought I fixed it so that I could hear it. I know, it's so weird. I mean... Oh, there we go. Now I can hear it. Okay. Okay, now I can hear it, so I think we fixed it. Okay. We are almost done with our Shrek one. And then afterwards, we have a couple of different options that we can choose from. Let me know if it sounds weird, Rosie, like the music, because I don't know if it's playing through the desktop audio as well. It was just an unclicked box that stopped you from hearing it. No, I like turned everything off and then had to turn it all back on. Oh my gosh, it's loading so slowly. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's loud. Okay, hold up. Turn that down. Okay. Got that part. Clean that. Perfect. Okay, where were we? Finished all of that. I think we were basically just doing up here. Yeah. gotta remember the controls. Hold up. There we go. Let's see if we can get... Woo. Hi, Fen. Welcome in. The game is tiny. Okay, hold up. Go a little smaller. Ah, locking in place. Hold up. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Perfect? Perfect. All right. I think that's right. I had to like mess with the thing for Astrologaster. I don't know why that's so hard to say that. Because it was like, so I have like an extra wide monitor. And because of that, Astrologaster like looks super weird. So I had to like mess with the window settings. Okay. We have to do the ceiling? Oh no. I didn't know we were gonna have to do the ceiling. I thought we were almost done with this, but like the ceiling's gonna take freaking forever. There's something missing right there. Whoop. Yep, right there. Those are all done. All that dirt makes me want to clean my room so bad. You're right. You should have seen it before. It was like we didn't even know there was gold. That's how dirty this was. Okay, that's done. Arch wall, arch wall. We're probably missing like a little tiny speck, yeah. It's probably on the other side is my guess. Oops, we're stuck. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Don't fall. Got it. Did I get that one? I did. Okay. Don't fall. Got one. Got the other. We finished the floor last time. I remember that. Okay. That's all good. If that was in real life, I'd walk out, right? It was so bad. This is a good teaching moment. Remember to clean in between the pulls. You don't want an infection. Mm-hmm. Very true. Very true. Okay. Don't fall. Perfect. Oh, we'll have to go back down there probably. Okay. Arch wall. Got it. Woo, so many dings. Both of those are done. Got that one. Got that. Got the arch wall. Who left the door open during the sandstorm? Was it Zoe? Poor Zai's not even here and he's already getting blamed. Oh, okay. That one's clean. That one we're missing. Yep, there. That one's clean. That one's also missing a spot. There we go. That one's clean. That one's clean. All right, let's get this ceiling done. Yeah, we're gonna start here. What he gets for leaving his little brother unsupervised. Oh, I did not check these. Okay, these are all clean. Okay, all right, we're good. I was like, crap, I didn't check those. One side done. That one's done. Straighten out a little bit. Do. Missed a spot. That's clean. That's clean. That's clean. That's clean. There we go. Probably trying to control the other little brother. Wait, the other little brother? Who's the other little brother? Oh, Doge? Is that how you say it? Doge or dog? Doge. Okay, those are all clean. Now we do inside the banister. Yep, the first one, Doge. Wasn't the meme coin at one point? Yeah. It was. Oh no, we fell. Dang it. Okay. Ah, dang it. Ah. There we go. Steal the gold coins. I mean, there's lots of gold coins here. Although there is a dragon, so maybe don't steal it. There's an inner ridge. Dang it. That's gonna be harder to clean than I thought it was gonna be. It's the Shrek dragon, yeah. Donkey's wife. You'll take care of the dragon, okay. Ben, do you play bards in D&D? I feel like you would be a bard. You do play D&D? I knew it. Ooh, a dragonborn. That's cool. (7'9" with a 9-foot tall. This is a successful charisma roll. extension. There we go. Too far. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be able to do that. Oh well. This game's broken. It's fine. We're cheating. It's fine. Oh, tail. 9-foot tail. Wait, 9-foot tail? You mean 9-inch or 9-foot? Broken. Joking slightly. 9-foot tail? I feel like that would be such a pain. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. You want a long tail so you could hug it? Oh, that's actually really cute. Okay, we can't quite reach all the way over there. Why did it say? Yeah, that's what it was. You like Fluffy, so you made him a fluffy boy. We'll give anyone who wants a hug. Aww, that's really cute. I feel like I usually, like, all of my characters tend to be, like, pretty standoffish. Like, probably says a lot about me. They have, like, trust issues and they don't really let people in and stuff like that. That's typically the characters that I play. When in his mythic form, you don't want to know his height. Wait, he has a mythic form? Way too easily somehow. Yeah, I used to have that issue where, like, I would overshare a lot of stuff, you know? I think it was mostly just like social acceptance, right? So like everyone wants to be accepted. and to be popular or whatever. And so, like, sometimes we can like overshare to try to like make up for that, you know? And unfortunately, I trusted people who were, you know, not the greatest, and it had the opposite effect. So that's been something that I've been working through on my own to try to be better about. We leave people like that in our dust. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and this is something that I wanted to kind of like make our topic for talking about today is like mental health and like talking about destigmatization and stuff like that, because I think it's really important, you know, to like bring awareness to the fact that like people live with mental illness and different kinds of mental illness, and it's not just all anxiety and depression. And like even though that's like very common, you know, there are other kinds of mental illness as well that people live with on a daily basis, and like recognizing those are just as important as any of the other ones. Just checking, making sure I got all of those. We have to do those ones. Okay. You left some people in your dust. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's unfortunate when you have to do that, you know, like because you don't want to exclude people or like especially if it's people like that we're related to or people that we find important to us. It can be really difficult for us to have to cut them out of our lives, but ultimately you have to make decisions for what is healthiest for you. That's all clean, except for that. That's not clean. What? I thought we finished this floor. Did I not finish the floor? Oh my gosh, I missed so much. What? Crazy. Oh my gosh, I missed that too. What is going on? Huh, okay, well, we got that. Mental health is something not a lot of people talk about, and I hate that men are taught to bottle it up, and I can say bottling up emotions has dire consequences later on in life. So true, Rosie, so true. I wasn't taught to bottle it up. I just bottled it up because my folks rather ignore my depression. So I learned that I had to hide it. Now I'm gonna get professional help since I'm an adult now. Yeah, I definitely like if therapy is something that, you know, like therapy doesn't work for everyone. I will say that. Like, I think we see cognitive therapy, especially as this like fix-all, and it can be really helpful for a lot of people if they're open to that, but it is also not something that works for everyone, and recognizing that is also okay. There's different things that work for different people, Some people prefer not to use medications, and that's okay too, you know? I think what's important is recognizing that, like, if you do have mental illness, um, like, coming to terms with that and finding what makes you be the healthiest version of you is important. It's helped you so much, yeah. Like for me, therapy has definitely helped. And there's different kinds of therapy as well. I think that a lot of times we usually just talk about cognitive therapy, which is like the main one that people will talk about or will, what am I trying to say? It's the main form of therapy that people tend to talk about. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But there are other kinds, right? So like there's art therapy, there's music therapy, like Fran said. There's something called DBT, which is dialectical behavioral therapy. That one was created specifically for people who have borderline personality disorder, but it can also be used for PTSD. Because borderline personality disorder and PTSD both, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, if anyone doesn't know, both of them share very similar characteristics. Like they both tend to gravitate towards unhealthy relationships, have trouble setting healthy boundaries, both have trouble with accepting and stating no. Yeah, the mind is like so weird. It is so true. Okay, I need, how do I pull nope. Aha, there we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Gallery base posters is what we're missing. Aha. There we go. Okay, next one. Gallery base walls. Yeah, the mind is super weird, especially when you think about, so like my like field of study is specifically with trauma. So I have like done extensive research on how trauma specifically in childhood impacts the brain. And what we see a lot of times is it can, when a child experiences trauma, they tend to have like actual, the brain forms differently. And so that's where you get a lot of the belief that mental health can stem from the environment. But mental health can also, like mental illnesses specifically, can also have roots in genetics. There's a lot of different characteristics. So, chandelier. Oh, I didn't realize that was dirty too. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is crazy. Crazy. Traumatized at 7. For me, I went through trauma at the age of 6. So, and what's interesting is there's a lot of different ways that the brain handles trauma, right? So for me, my brain locked away those memories of, like, I don't have memories pre-age like 12. Like, I have very little. I have like little snippets of different things. Okay, sounds good, Rosie. And if people need to step out, I know that we're talking about trauma and mental health and stuff, and it can be triggering for people. So always prioritize your health when we're talking about these kind of topics. I know that they can sometimes get a little heavy. But like for me, my memories aren't really there from like pre-12. So, and like it caused that, like, is something that like I've had to come to terms with, of like it's really difficult to, you know, have to accept that like that's part of my life that I'm just not going to know. My brain remembers it almost exact detail to the day it happened. See, and that's, you know, sometimes that's what happens. And that's why it's so interesting how like different people's brains handle things very, very differently. And so when we're treating mental illness, it is very important to take into consideration that not every treatment is going to work for every single person the same way. And it's one of the reasons why medication can be really difficult, because like one medication may work for one person and that same medication can not work for someone else. Layer fallen pillar shafts. What is that? Pillar capital. What? Where is that? Oh, it's that thing over there. Oh, okay. We're gonna need this. My friend went into psychology. I'd like to get my mental health in order before I take on others. No, for sure. Like, and it's, so like, that's where like my thing's from. Like, that's my bachelor's is in psychology specifically. And I plan to eventually get my master's in it as well. Why is this saying that it's clean? Oh my gosh, it was that little tiny corner. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. And so like this is a topic that like I'm very passionate about. And I know Zorby, who like comes in every once in a while, they also have their degree in psychology. So like sometimes we'll like switch off or like talk about different things together, which is fun. All right, here we go. Let's see this. Look how dirty that was. Oh my gosh. It's like so different. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, we finished the Shrek pack. Look at that. You before, I know. Welcome back, Rosie. Okay, so we are done with the Shrek pack. So we have a couple options. I do have the Wallace and Gromit one. I also have the Alice Adventures one. There's the seasonal one as well. It's like a Christmas one. I don't know if they have, oh, they do have all of them. So there's Halloween, Christmas, there's a cruise ship one, and there's Santa's Workshop, which kind of looks a lot like the fairy godmothers one. Okay, so we're split. We have one Alice and one Wallace and Gromit. You do like Wallace too? Halloween sounds interesting. I feel like I want to save these for like those holidays though. Oh, I don't have those downloaded. I'm gonna have to download those. I do have the Wallace and Gromit one downloaded. I don't know if I have these ones. Tomb Raider. Oh, I do have it. Oh. I have the SpongeBob one too. Okay, so Wallace and Gromit. This is the new one. They just came out with this like a couple weeks ago. Yeah? Okay. Here we go. Now we get loaded in. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna see if I can change. Oh, no. Stream name. Wallace, and let me watch me mess up the spelling on this. Grom. Is it Grommit or Gromit? Grommet. See, this is why I need to ask people. Hack. Okay. Okay. That should be fixed now. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, let's get started. I say wash, lads, quick off the blocks. Oh my gosh, the sound. We should give some instructions, or who knows what'll happen. Let's try. Command, clean kitchen and dining room ASAP. Oh my gosh. I'll mess it up, thanks. Dyslexia? Oh no. I think Quick has dyslexia as well. I cannot say that. Dyslexia. You're right, Gromit. Where are my manners? How about clean kitchen and dining room ASAP, please? What am I missing? Oh, it's the underside. Yeah. I feel like this isn't cleaning it very well. Okay. Oh, this is a weird man. He really is. To be fair, he's made of clay, so I would probably be weird too if I was made of clay. Is it clay that they used for Wallace and Gromit? I think so. Why would you let it get this bad? That is a good question. I'm sure they will tell us. There's always some good story about why it's this messy. You're gonna clean your room. Did this inspire you? They used clay. Yeah, I was pretty sure that they did. Did they use clay for Coraline too? Or was that, I'm pretty sure it was clay, right? It is like so funny looking. I feel like this bookshelf's gonna be such a pain to clean. So many crevices. Oh, well, maybe not. The books are gonna definitely be a pain. Ugh. It was stop motion? Oh. Throw them books away. They're all ruined now, I know, right? They did use clay. Oh, interesting. Oh my gosh, the moose. I just know that they filmed, so Leica is an organ company, and so for the holidays, they had statues down in downtown Portland of all of the different, like, characters. So, like, they had the one of, like, the cat from Coraline, and I think they had one of the mom, I want to say. Pretty sure. And then there was one of Coraline, I believe. I don't know if they did all of their movies or if it was just Coraline. I don't remember. Okay. Wall is clean. Baseboard is clean. Get the desk all clean. But there was a Coraline too where she didn't go back to the first world and she stayed in the other with the other mother. Oh, that would actually be really interesting, like a alternate reality almost. I'm sure there's like fan fiction and stuff of that. Dining room picture. Got it. Got the vase. Got the books. Okay. Hi, Cobalt. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. We appreciate it. Did you know that Wallace and Gromit saved a cheese company? Yes, you have told me that. It was like a British cheese company, right? Wensleydale cheese. They picked it because it made Wallace look toothy. Huh. I will say the cheese always looked like so good. I wish I could eat cheese. I miss cheese so much. Today, so one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about mental health today is because I wanted to talk about the reason I had to take time off this month was because I went into inpatient care, or into the psych ward at the hospital. And when you do that, there's two options that they give you. So there's inpatient care, where you are there 24/7. They provide like all the meals and everything. They will administer your medication. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. And they also will provide therapy. Like they have psychiatrists and therapists there. They have staff watching you 24/7, making sure you're okay. And that is something that I have done in the past. And is what I was originally going to do when I first went on break. And Instead, this time, they gave me the second step down option, which is called intensive outpatient. So what that is it is very similar to inpatient. So you're there for the day. And one sec. Speaking of cheese, did you know there's a currently 1.4 billion pounds of cheese currently stored in the open air on shelves inside caves, all of which reside within the state of Missouri? Is that like real or like a conspiracy theory? Like, do we have actual proof of that? Because I've heard that before, and like, I have never been able to find proof of it. But I also haven't like gone searching for it because I didn't care that much. It is real. What? That's crazy. Anyways, so intensive outpatient program, what that is it's very similar to inpatient. You're there during the day, but instead of staying there and them administering your medication and feeding you and stuff like that, you go home at the end of the day, and like you have to pay for your own meals, or you can bring your own lunch or whatever. So that's what they have me doing. So I'm there Monday through Friday from 9 in the morning to 2 o'clock at night. And oh my gosh, it's dirty up there too. And it's a lot of like, there's a psychiatrist I talk to. Hi, Cobalt, thanks for stopping in. And they, Ben, we don't need to start that. It's so there's a psychiatrist I talk to, there's a therapist I talk to, and then there's group therapy that they do as well. And like each day covers a different topic and stuff like that. Our wash lads showing a clean pair of heels, eh, Gromit? Whew. I don't know if I can get behind this lamp. Oh my gosh. Had worried every corner will be covered though, suggesting a teensy tweak. Completely clean everything in the kitchen and dining room ASAP, please. Oh dear. Maybe I can get back here. Wow, this lamp is like not fun to clean. It's done though. What's up? Come on. The wallpaper will hardly be stripped off, will it, eh? Gromit? What's up? Come on, the... I believe it is. You'd replace the whole house? Yeah. At this point, I mean, like, I don't know what they did. But, like, I feel like replacing the house would probably be easier at this point. Oh, look at the gun. It's so funny. What? That's crazy that it modded that. Hold up. What? Yeah, that's weird that it modded that. Okay, we're gonna move that over there. Cheese explosion? Honestly, probably. It kind of looks like it, honestly. These are a pain to clean. What on earth? Oh my gosh. Got it. It's okay, Ben. I'm also lactose intolerant. It sucks. But anyways, why I brought that up is, so the hospital today had a create your own mac and cheese in the like cafeteria area, and it looked so freaking good. I was like so sad that I couldn't have it. I was really considering getting one and then just like going home. But I was like, nah, I need to stay. Apparently you guys don't tolerate people that lactose. I guess we're just, you know, discriminating against all toeless people. No, we're not. We love you even if you don't have toes. Oh my god. All right. And that's done. Oh, uh-oh. I think we're stuck. There we go. We got that done. Okay, perfect. We're frozen. Hold up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, hold up, hold up. Our game crashed. Are we still up? Are we still loading? Okay. We're still live. It's just broken. You can still hear me? Okay. Give me a second. Hopefully it doesn't make us redo all of that. I don't know when it's gonna... Usually it autosaves. Okay, well, let me go on break. This might be a good time to, to do that. I'll try to fix this while on break. So we'll do like I'll be back in like 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay. I'm back. And the game saved our progress, so we're good. Okay. Okay, let me get caught up. State boards and finals are around the corner. Oh, I see. Test to see if you can work in a certain area of your state. Like the placement ones for, so are you talking about like, oh, your CNAs and stuff. Yeah. I'm sure you'll do fine, Fen. Thank you for the welcome back. What else did I miss? LFG video games channel in the Discord. We can definitely think about it. We don't really have enough people who are active, Lich, for it to like be very active, you know? So I think like right now, probably just keep the channels that we have. But that's something in the future we could definitely like have if people are interested. I just don't know if like enough people are going to be active enough for it to really get enough traction, you know? One month before you graduate, are we talking college or are we talking high school? High school? Yeah. Yeah, I remember graduating high school and it was like so surreal that like I wasn't gonna be like having all of my courses chosen for me and everything. Like you get some freedom, you know, like you can choose between like AP or whatever, but like with college courses, you have like so many more options and so much more freedom to like choose what you want and stuff like that, that it's like, it's crazy. This chair is crazy dirty. Oh my gosh. I really would love to know what they did to this place. Sad to leave my friends behind. Yeah, it can be difficult for sure. Although I will say that like there are lots of friends that you can keep contact with fairly easily, you know? Like obviously you won't probably be able to like keep in contact with all of them because like everyone's gonna have like their different life tracks and stuff. but like I still talk to like several friends, you know, from high school. And I graduated 11 years ago. 12 years ago? 12 years ago, I think now. Yeah, 12 years ago. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Where on the wall did I miss? Is that that? No, that's the window. It's got to be in that corner. No, it's not. Oh, I see it. Yep, I see it. I might move in with an old friend of yours. Ooh. Bring in to wish you a wonderful rain. Your injuries gone kaput. Okay, that's fine, Sai. Take care of yourself, okay? 18 years ago, when Fen was born. Oh. Oh, Sai. Oh. Why are we so old? That was almost 11 years ago now. Yeah, you're the youngest one here, Fen. Hi, Tommy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate the lurk. That is seriously crazy that it was that long ago. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel so old now. Yeah, because Fen, you're like, you just turned 18, right? Like, not that long ago. You are a baby. That means that, like, yeah, I graduated high school when you were, okay, we have to do math. One sec. Okay, if you're 18 and I graduated, what did I say, 12 years ago? You were 6 years old when I graduated high school. That is insane. Holy cow. Those are clean. Did I clean all of this? I thought this was still dirty. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. I am crazy. Yep. That's still dirty. There we go. Those are clean. I feel like there's a lot more crevices on this pack than in the Shrek one. The Shrek one was pretty easy to, you know, to clean. This one I feel like is a lot more complex. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Like people were like, your stuff's too easy or something. Sleep, Ozai. Put that over there. Rosie. So funny. Oh, Zai. Are you still here? Or did you leave? Did you leave already? I think Sai left already. That's okay. Yeah, I think he left. That's okay. I was just gonna tell him that we were talking about mental health and stuff as our topic for today. He needs his nap. Yeah. When you get as old as we are, you need your naps. Or else we get cranky. I took probably like a good half-hour nap today. So it's nice because like the medication that they have me on makes it so that I can sleep, which is nice. But man, it is I wake up in the morning and I'm so groggy. Half-a-mo, what if Washlad moves things about? What, redecorate your house, dude? Can't have a higgledy kitchen. I'd never find me crackers. Oh, that would be just a shame. Can't live without the crackers. Gromit's like, You won't be Zai's age until 2041? Oh my gosh, Fen. Oh, that hurts my soul. Zen, are you Gen Z, Fen? Or yeah, you're Gen Z, right? Is that Gen Z? I'm pretty sure. You're coming down with a cold? No! Rosie. Is it a stress cold? I get stress colds all the time. You are Gen Z? Okay. My sister is technically like on the brink of just when Gen Z started, because she was born in 2000. I'm pretty sure like Gen Z is 2000 to 20, I don't remember, 2000 to 2020 or 2015? Is it every 15 years? Probably because you're napping. All good. Take care of yourself, Rosie. We can handle things. It's all good. I know you had like a stressful day too, so like definitely take care of yourself. Oh, put this over here. Let's do this real quick. Okay. Why do I feel like we're so super short? Like we're standing all the way up and like our eyesight's at the table? This table is not proportionate. Z started in 96? Oh, maybe. No, it's not 95. It's 97. 1997 to 2021. Oh, 2012. Oh, okay. I know that like it kind of like the end of millennial and the beginning of Gen Z kind of like cross. Like there's some speculation on when those two ended and began. Because both of my younger sisters, I think, are technically Gen Z, but they identify as millennials because it was like the cross of the times. 97. Okay. Yeah, so technically both of my sisters are Gen Z then. – 2007. Okay. Whew. the floor is almost clean. We're getting there. We got a little bit left of the carpet, and then we just gotta clean the dining room table and chairs. Oh, we are making progress. Oh, look at the bottom of this table. Oh my gosh. It is so gross. Ew. Nasty. Did I already get this chair? Oh, the chair's already clean. Alright, well that works. I get the bottom of the table still. To be born in 2003, but due to health issues, my folks had to wait. And 5 years later, I finally arrived. Welcome to the party, Rosie. And have you met Spooky? Spooky Egg? They pop in every once in a while. And Spooky would get along so well. That's what I'm saying, is I don't know if they've met. You don't think so? I think you guys would really get along. You guys are about the same age. I think Spooky is a year older than you. Oh. Okay, I think what's not clean. Something was registering as not clean. Toy train tracks. Okay, that's because it's over here. This is all clean. Oh, that's not. It's the top. I knew it. There we go. That's clean. That's clean. Paintings are all clean. We have the ceiling. not Y2K compliant. We wouldn't say it if we didn't think it was true. Yeah. I think you guys would get along. Spooky's a good person. And Fen, you seem like a good person as well. Yeah, it's hard because like I stream at the same time that some of the other people he watches streams, and they've been streaming for a lot longer, so people tend to gravitate to their streams, which is totally like, I'm not trying to take away from them, you know. But they tend to just pop in every once in a while because of that. How did they get this on the ceiling? This is insane.
Let me show you something.
Why didn't you listen to me?
Let's see if this is better. I don't usually like using these ones because they don't clean as good, but they do cover more area. Yeah, see, it's not cleaning as well. It's okay. Yeah, this house needs to just be burnt to the ground and rebuilt, honestly. But hey, we're getting paid, so might as well clean it. You get the matches. Oh. Righty-ho, Gromit. I've had another crack at Washlad's commands. What do you reckon? Oh, so clean. Completely clean everything in the kitchen and dining room, but don't strip the wallpaper or move things about ASAP, please. Crazy. The faces. It's so funny. We call this style of house too dirty to clean, so we just burn it. Sigh. Yes, too wordy. There must be a simpler way. Ash. Oh my goodness, this toy train is so dirty. Wait, I thought I turned it off again. Oh no! Wait, hold up! Turn off! I didn't finish cleaning you. This one doesn't want to get cleaned. There we go. Okay, we just have the tracks left. Alright, thank you, Lich. Thanks for coming in. Do. Do. The train is giving I like trains. You going for 3 hours? You have about an hour left. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get off around midnight. So the medication I'm on, technically I'm supposed to be taking it like now. But I've been like just taking it later. And it's okay. So this was one of the things I wanted to bring up today, and one of the reasons why we're talking about mental health. So, like I said, I had to go into the hospital to do for the psych ward, and then I'm doing this outpatient program. During my stay with the outpatient program and in the psych ward, they reevaluated my diagnoses. So back in like 2016, was diagnosed with major depressive disorder, PTSD, and generalized anxiety disorder. And they have recently re-diagnosed me. So I still have the PTSD and generalized anxiety disorder, but my major depressive disorder has changed to major depressive disorder with psychotic features. So what that means is that similar to how with schizophrenia, you have like, you hear voices and stuff like that, right? It's like that, but not as severe. So for me, I experience a lot of visual hallucinations, and I'll like hear like footsteps or like people talking about me. I get very paranoid and stuff like that. And so that is like exacerbated by my anxiety and PTSD and depression. So they're all kind of linked together, which is typical of like depression and anxiety. And this was one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about like the importance of bringing awareness for mental health that is not anxiety or depression, because a lot of people will talk about like having depression or having anxiety or autism or ADHD, you know, but like psychosis really isn't talked about and is very stigmatized. Depression and anxiety are lifelong frenemies. Yeah. One of the things that we've talked a lot about in my treatment is the reason, or not seeing your illness as something that's bad. It's something that you developed or you developed to protect yourself or is there to protect you. So like, for example, you think about anxiety. A lot of people with anxiety will feel intense fear. And so recognizing that that fear is there because it is your body trying to protect you from something. And that's been something that that's been really helpful for me personally, seeing like my mental illness as something that isn't necessarily like bad. It's not like, you know, there to hurt me. It's something that like is there because it's trying to protect me, kind of a thing. The brain has an inbuilt defense mechanism, but sometimes that defense mechanism goes overboard. I'm going to monitor my SAD and see what makes it flare and what makes it go away. I'll also work on how I look at myself and treat myself. I think that's really great, Fen. Like, honestly, journaling has been really helpful through this because I can look back and be like, okay, my mood was lower on this day. And I talked about like, these are the things that I did that day. Like maybe I wasn't as active that day, or maybe, for me, like maybe my paranoia was a lot worse one day because my anxiety was really high. And that was one of the things that helped me to recognize that the hallucinations and things get much worse when I'm like overly stressed. And so learning like self-care and healthy coping skills has been like really important for my recovery because of the severity of my mental illness. So, and like it's like something that like has been like really difficult for me to talk about because of like how psychosis is seen by society. And so like it's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about it today and stream, is because like people do have like, they do experience hallucinations and they do experience psychosis, and that doesn't make them any less of a person. You know, it's something that It just means that my reality is not the same as everyone else's, you know? Medication could help, and I'm starting to eat healthy, so my mind is happy. I'm getting to where I want in my life. I love that, honestly, Fen. I think that that's really important. And it's important to recognize, like, that all of our bodies are connected. Like, how you treat your physical health will have an impact on your mental health, and like how you treat, it's why like they have me setting goals every day. And so you have a physical, you have a mental, emotional, you have a social, you have a spiritual, and you have a lifestyle goal that you set. So you have 5 goals that you set for the week. And you do that twice a week, because those are all aspects that not only impact your mental illness, it is also something that's going to impact the rest of your life. This is a stigma talking, but I have always hated pills for mental health. I know that they work, but I grew up in the era where knowledge about mental health was very bad. Yeah, no, for sure. And like, medication doesn't always work for everyone, and that's okay too. Like, I have friends who have tried literally every pill possible for depression, and it just doesn't work for them. And there's actually a diagnosis for like medical or medicated, what was it called? Medication resistant depression, I think is what it's called. And like for those people, there's other resources available, you know, and it can be a lot harder. I'm not like, but like for some people, you know, medication is something that they need to take, you know, like for me, I need to take mine, because otherwise I'm literally not able to function. Like I can, and you know, for a while I'll be fine, but eventually the paranoia and the psychosis are just going to build up to the point that like I cannot handle reality. "2025 is the year I got my stuff together and a hold on my life and not let anyone say otherwise." Yeah, like one of the things I talked about today with my therapist is like how relieved I was to have the diagnosis of like recognizing that I have these hallucinations, but also like how angry I am that like that is my reality, and no one else is really going to understand what it's like to live in the world that I live in, you know, because it is very different, you know. And like I can explain it to people all day, but they're not going to necessarily understand the same, like understand what it's like to live in that constantly. I feel like my life has started. Yeah. I mean, it's like a bittersweet thing, right? Like you feel like you missed out on a lot of time. But oh, nope, we're good. You're also like relieved that like you've recognized that part of your life. We all have our own lens in life. And I think that is what is beautiful. I agree. I think like that is one of the like beautiful aspects of humanity, is that like all of us see the world very differently, and that is okay. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to rotate it. There we go. Okay. Ugh. I did miss a spot on him. I knew it. Unless you've experienced it yourself, you're very empathetic. You will never truly understand what it's like to be in someone else's mind. It's so true. Like, I can read about borderline personality disorder all day, but I'm never going to understand what it's like to have that constant feeling of like not being safe. Like, I have something similar, but it's like nowhere. It's also not similar in that, like, with my paranoia and psychosis, we're gonna use this one. Ooh, look at that. That was beautiful. With my paranoia and psychosis, like, I do have issues with feeling safe, like, all the time. But it's different than what people with BPD experience. Blessing and curse in a way. Being empathetic, I think, is really important, and definitely a skill, you know? But as someone who is also very empathetic, it's very difficult to prioritize yourself because you feel like you're being selfish. And that's something that I've had to, like, relearn over the years. So one of the things that we talked about in one of the classes was what's called the Personal Bill of Rights. I think I have it somewhere. One sec. I have it. So the Personal Bill of Rights is a list of 25 things that you as a human being are entitled to. So, like, when we think of the Bill of Rights in, like, America, you know, it's the rights that every citizen has or whatever. I don't know if other countries have laws and, like, stuff, so I'm assuming they have something similar to a Bill of Rights, but, like, I don't know much about other countries' politics to speak on that. So, but the Personal Bill of Rights is, I have the right to ask for what I want. I have the right to say no to requests or demands I can't meet. I have the right to express all of my feelings, positive or negative. I have the right to change my mind. I have the right to make mistakes and not have to be perfect. I have the right to follow my own values and standards. I have the right to say no to anything when I feel I am not ready, it is unsafe, or it violates my values. I have the right to determine my own priorities. I have the right not to be responsible for others' behavior, actions, feelings, or problems. I have the right to expect honesty from others. I have the right to be angry with someone I love. I have the right to be uniquely myself. I have the right to feel scared and say I'm afraid. I have the right to say I don't know. I have the right not to give excuses or reasons for my behavior. I have the right to make decisions based on my feelings. I have the right to my own needs for personal time. I have the right to be playful and frivolous. I have the right to be healthier than those around me. I have the right to be in a non-abusive environment. I have the right to make friends and be comfortable around people. I have the right to change and grow. I have the right to have my needs and wants respected by others. I have the right to be treated with dignity and respect, and I have the right to be happy. So when we're thinking about like mental health, you know, like a lot of times we'll put ourselves down and say, I don't deserve this, you know. And so remembering that you are entitled to those things, like being healthy and being safe, can be really important. I am brave, I'm bruised, but I am who I am meant to be. This is me. What's going on? Oh, I think Rosie was agreeing with you, Fen, about the Greatest Showman song. I think it was a good reaction. This kitchen should just be burnt down. All good, Fen. That might be like a millennial thing, Rosie. Running on a fourth of a brain cell. Mood. The knife rack, I don't know how I'm supposed to clean that because like I can't really get behind it. There we go. Okay. When they collide, I have a thought, and they haven't collided in 27 years. So going forward, I may have to change the times that I stream due to my medication. We'll see how it goes this week. I'm just like, I have noticed that like the medication seems to not be super effective when I'm not taking it at the same time every night. And because of how bad things can get, I may have to change the times. So I know that that's gonna affect like who can all watch and everything. I'm not gonna change it like too drastically probably, just because I do still have to like work and stuff. But I'm thinking probably I'll have to think about it more and like, can I close this? Oh, I can close it. Oh, perfect. Probably starting around like maybe like 8 to 11 might be better. Pacific time. Dang it, I thought I could get up there. Aha, there we go. There we go. 8 to 11 sounds fine. Yeah. It might have to move up a little more than that. We'll see. I like typically need to take the medicine around like 10:30. So like ending at 10 would probably be ideal, but that means starting at like 7, and I don't know if I can do that with work. So, because one of the things that I've like kind of taken a hiatus from is like applying to full-time jobs, just because I want to get my other, like my mental health stuff taken care of before I like apply to jobs and accept something. I think we're at the same time zone. It's 11:20 right now. Hi, Mill. Welcome in. We're talking about mental health today. I was just discussing how I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder with psychosis. So that means that I experience hallucinations, both audible and visual. And how we're gonna probably need to change the time that I stream because I need to take medication. Same time, yeah. I was pretty sure that we had the same time. Oh boy. Oh gee. Bye, Mel. Thanks for the lurk. How is this still dirty? Oh, there's a spot underneath. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if I can get this. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thing is so freaking dirty. There's so many crevices. Oh my gosh. This is insane. I'm inching forever closer to total exhaustion every day. Oh my gosh. Ooh, exciting. That's exciting, Fen. I know, like, the first time I ordered coffee after leaving the church, I was like so overwhelmed because there were so many options and I had no idea what anything was. And I was like, I don't know how to do this. I'm so sorry. I'm like 20 years old not knowing how to order a freaking coffee. First mental break I've had in years. Yeah, I had one not long ago. That's why I had to go in the psych ward. Super fun. The food was good at least. You've had it 2 times already? I had a friend pick my first one so I wouldn't have to worry. Yeah. I don't know how to adult. I've never been taught how to. Yeah, basically. Yeah, the psych ward's not fun. They were supposed to put me in inpatient, but then they were like, well, you seem to be fine, so we're just gonna send you home. And I was like, you do realize that, like, if you send me home, there's a chance that something bad might happen. And they're like, yeah, but are you really going to? I was like, bruh, your job is literally to, like, help me, and you're sending me home. It was a whole situation. They don't even let you have your phones in there. I know, that was like the worst part. Well, so I had told them, I'd given them my, like, dad's phone number so that they could contact him, and they, like, for some reason had a different number on file. Excuse me. And so they were, like, trying to call him, and it wasn't going to him. And then I also gave them, like, my parents' name so that, like, they could, like, get a hold of me, you know, while I was in there. And, like, I guess they called and, like, they were like, oh, we don't have anyone by that name. Like, they called and were like, hey, is our daughter in? And they're like, no, we don't know. We don't have anyone admitted with that name. And so like they had to drive to the hospital and look for my car because they were like, did she like drive off somewhere? Like, is she safe? Did she make it there? And like they wouldn't tell them anything. It was so weird. Oh, I love tea. It really is. It's like so frustrating. Like when I was an inpatient, there was like an issue when I was discharged, where like I had filled out the paperwork, but like it got like lost somewhere. And then like my parents were like waiting for like a couple hours so to like take me home because like they couldn't figure out where my discharge paperwork went. It was like a whole thing.
Hear that music?
Ooh, beautiful. Wasn't allowed to watch in there. They almost took your glasses. Yeah, they take like everything. Like they take the shoelaces out of your shoes. They will take, I'm gonna put this in this other room. They'll take like the string out of your sweatshirt. Okay, thank you, Rosie. They also take the string, like if you have sweatpants, they'll take the string out of that, which is like super annoying because like fortunately the ones I had worn didn't have a string in them because it like had already been like taken out in the wash basically. But like anything that like you could technically harm yourself with, they usually take. They'll take like your jewelry, anything that could be sharp. They'll take if your phone has cracks in it. Like some inpatient places let you have your phone. A lot of them don't because they don't want you having access to like the outside world or posting pictures of other people or, you know, like stuff like that. So a lot of the times it's just like they just like take your phone. But some like the places that do allow you to have your phone, usually if your phone has like cracks in it or something, they won't let you keep it. Okay. Washing liquid. Your bracelets, they're your charms. Yeah, they would definitely take the bracelets. They'll be there for a while. Yeah, they actually let me keep one of my rings. Probably because it was so small, is my guess. I'm not quite sure. That was like the first time that they've ever done that. Usually they take it. Which like has always confused me. Like, what am I gonna do? Swallow it? Dang, Mill. You got sniped. Oh my gosh. Mother Sprite is very angry with you. Wall covering. Oh. This thing. There we go. Wall skirting. Yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna be it. It's because it's behind this. Like, how am I supposed to clean that? There we go. Like that. That's how we're supposed to clean it. We'll probably finish this and then find someone to raid. Oh my gosh. Bro, you're gonna get banned. Okay, wait. There's a way for me to reset. Unrestrict. Okay. Hopefully that works. Was that a laugh in the music? Because that was weird. That's discrimination. Get another evil eye protection bracelet. Ooh, yeah, do it. Kitchen plant pot. Yes, it's the music. Okay, I was like, I know I'm like crazy, but like that definitely sounds like it's in the music. I hate this song. Hold up. Oh my gosh. Serving hatch. We did it! All right, let's see it. Wow, this place was crazy. I love that we're a robot. Yeah, the laugh is super creepy. Now, okay, this is a great example. So that sound, the laugh or whatever, imagine having that randomly at night, like constantly. That is what it's like, and why I need medication. You did not like it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird, right? And then add like footsteps and like seeing like shadows. Like, you know how sometimes like you'll see something in your peripheral vision or something? Yeah, exactly. Like that sound of like laughing or whatever, that is what it's like, honestly. That sound, honestly, that song is such a great example of it. Yeah, it's not fun. You already see the dead. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we'll continue Wallace and Gromit's house. Wow, they like just, this is, okay, hold up. Let's load this up because I want to see how bad this is. Those kind of hallucinations last time the hospital gave me ketamine. Yeah. That isn't saying much. Oh, wow. Yikes. It is everywhere. Okay, well, we will definitely do this next time. So I will switch over to our ending screen. Let me stop the music. Hold up. Pull this over here. Nya, nya, nya. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah. So, but thank you everyone for coming. I know we had kind of a more like serious topic for our conversations today, but I definitely wanted to like bring awareness to this because this is something that like a lot of people live with, and you know, mental health is really important. And like, I don't know, I feel like talking about this stuff also helps me as someone who lives with this stuff, you know. Let's rate him. I think he is. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they, or maybe, I don't, oh, he's not. No, that's right, because now he's streaming. He doesn't stream Mondays anymore. He streams on Tuesdays. Yeah. But let's see if we can find someone else to raid. Let's see. Fasani is streaming. We could go over to hers real quick. Merp is also streaming. I haven't seen Merp in a while. But I'm thinking, let's go over to Fasani real quick. She should be streaming for a little while. So she's playing Pokemon Diamond Shining Pearl Nuzlocke. So that should be fun. Just remember that, you know, she is family friendly, so, you know, keep that in mind when you're talking in her chats. So we'll go over to her stream. Thank you everyone for coming. I really appreciate it. If you haven't followed already, make sure that you follow. And we will pick up where we left off with Astrologaster. Oh my goodness, words. On Sunday. So yeah, thank you, and thank you for doing the raid message. So I will see you guys all later. Bye.